Spence Jr. for the Unified Welterweight Championship of the World, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Saturday night, August 21st. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to hand it over to Fox Sports reporter Heidi Endrol.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Great to be here as we gear up for another PBC on Fox pay-per-view. A lot of intrigue around this one, and obviously the man on my right and the man on my left, you both can have a seat. Why have you decided to choose Errol Spence, a guy who's two belts, undefeated champion in his prime?
First, I would like to explain my side about picking Errol Spence. There's a lot of opportunity to pick a not easy fight, but in much easier fight than compared to Errol Spence. But I decided to pick Errol Spence because I want to give a good fight to the fans, and I want a real fight. I mean, I'm a fighter, and boxing is my passion.
You say you want the real fight, Manny. What impresses you most about Errol Spence?
Errol Spence is an aggressive fighter, and he's undefeated, young, and dedicated to his career. I mean, he's not an easy opponent, and he's a kind of fighter that you never underestimate. Cannot underestimate.
Do you think that he is a more challenging opponent than Keith Thurman?
It's hard to compare because
he's sitting right over there. We got to be fair to it.
Keith Thurman is our fight is more competitive, more action. There's a lot of action in the ring, but this opponent is different also because he's a southpaw and aggressive fighter. So it's different to Keith Thurman. He's right-handed, and it's been a while I didn't fight a southpaw opponent.
13 years, I think, to be
13
exact.
years, yeah.
Keith Thurman has said the thing that surprised him perhaps most was the speed of Manny Pacquiao. Do you anticipate that same level of speed, and what can you do to train for that?
I can definitely anticipate. You can see in his fights, he's very explosive. He's very explosive, and he's fast. So, basically me and my coach, we got a game plan we've been working on. Of course, we don't want to say it right here, but, we just got a game plan, and we've been working on it. And come October 21st, you'll see.
Floyd Mayweather has said that while he wishes you both well, he's picking Errol Spence. He says you're his people, and he's going to reach out to you and give you some pointers. Has he reached out to you yet?
Nah, he hasn't reached out to me yet.
Has he ever reached out to you, or have you spoken to him at all in terms of preparation for a fight?
Definitely. He's a guy that, reaches out sometimes and, talks to me and things like that. So, he try to mentor me sometimes, so he definitely reach out. If he says he's going to reach out, he probably will.
He probably will. What pointers could he give him?
I think for me, sorry to interrupt.
Nope. This is your press conference, Manny.
Sorry to interrupt that. Actually, Errol don't need to have a advice from Mayweather. I believe that Errol is better than Mayweather. He's a fighter than Mayweather, so I think he will teach Mayweather how to fight to the.
What do you think of that, Errol? That's a great compliment from an opponent.
Yeah, it is a great compliment. But like I said before, Manny Pacquiao is the kind of guy who, he'll walk you to sleep. He'll give you a lot of compliments and, gratitude and things like that. And as soon as the bell rings, he'll be jumping all over you. So, I take it.
In terms of your accident, I know you came back. You wanted to prove that was just a bump in the road. You did that. Do you feel as though your chin has been tested since the accident?
Definitely. It's definitely been tested in sparring, and I think, it was tested in the Danny Garcia fight. So, you know, I still have a great chin. You know, of course, you know, I feel Manny Pacquiao probably will test it October 21st.
I have to imagine that would be the plan early, to test his chin.
I don't want to be overconfident in that fight, in this fight, because, like I said, Errol Spence is his kind of opponent that you cannot understand. I mean, he's good, he's young, and his determination and passion to this sport is always there. His dedication and the way he train, I saw it in training.
I know you were able to drop an undefeated Keith Thurman. Do you think that you will be able to have that kind of success and get this guy to the canvas early?
I'm not predicting that, but as I said, I'm doing my best to focus on training, and especially to focus my mind and my body, my spirit, of course, to win the fight. That's our goal. Both of us have a goal like that.
Of course.
So,
you know, at 42 years old, he has the power to knock you out or finish you.
No, I don't see myself, you know, ever getting knocked out. You know, it's just something I don't see. But, you know, we're definitely going to be cautious and mindful that he does have power. 'Cause, I mean, he did knock down Keith Thurman and, you know, did hurt him with a boot or body shot. So we're going to keep that in mind. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not to think about getting knocked out or can he knock me out. You know, I don't think, you know, any fighter, you know, can knock me out.
Do you think that at this point, 6 weeks out, and with the southpaw sparring, that you can finish him?
You know, I definitely have the ability to. I definitely have the ability to finish him. So, you know, well, for me, it's to win the fight. It's to stay focused, win the fight. I feel like when you go out there and you rush it and you try to go for the knockout, I feel like, from my experience, even in the amateurs, you either look sloppy or, you know, something goes wrong and you look like you're trying too hard. So for me, it's to, you know, just, you know, go at my fight, you know, go at my pace, and if the knockout comes, go for it. But if it don't, you know, go for the victory.
All right.
My closing thought is it's gonna be a great fight, entertaining fight. Manny Pacquiao is gonna bring it like he always do. Show a lot of heart and dedication. And it's going to be an entertaining fight for the fans, and I'm definitely going to come with the victory, whether it's a stoppage or a win.
Very well. Mr. Manny Pacquiao.
yes, I would like to invite all the fans to watch this fight. This one-of-a-kind fight and prestigious fight. It's going to be a good fight, more action in the ring, as we expected. And thank you for all your support. I'm so thankful to God for 20 years fighting in here in the States until now. I'm still fighting to one of the best fighters in the world. So I'm so thankful to God and thankful to all the fans and media who are always supporting us here in boxing. Not only me, but to all the boxing industry. Thank you so much for all your support, and salamat sa lahat ng mga Pilipino na lagi nakasuporta sa akin. And please watch this fight against Errol Spence is coming August 21. Giving a belagang piliya entre mi Manny Pacquiao kay Errol Spence. This is gracias.
All right.
We gotta put that promotion on it. And Jay, I'll get in there after.
Okay.
Woo, that's
Here
heat.
I am.
That's a smoke.
Missing the Green Magazine belt.
Here you come. Hey Jay, you got it?
Yeah,
Let me jump in the middle, boys.
A lot of hardware.
Right here.
Okay.
Tom, TGB, please.
Yeah.
Mr. TGB, our partner.
Our partner. You're right here. Our co-defendant. Right. One more here for Chiquilin, one more
All
here.
right, guys, I gotta clear the stage. The guys have another set of interviews to go.
Hey Jay,
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Sorry. All right, we're good. We're good. One pick with the belts. One.
The belt's on the line still, John?
Yeah, belts on the line, baby.
Okay, no matter what the WBA says.
You're lucky I like you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's time to go.
My doctor has a dog. I go to her office every week, and the dog's name is Manny. After you. After you. Because of her ex-husband, he's half Filipino. He named the dog Manny. They got divorced, but she's stuck with Manny. So I see little Manny all the time.
I have a tour by him.
Good luck to you, my man.
Tell us now, who wins?
I favor Spence, man. You know, we're big. Everything he does is a challenge. This man loves challenges. That's what makes him one of the greatest fighters. You heard him constantly say, I want to make a great fight. And I almost felt like he says action, action, action. And the last time he didn't get action was Adrian Broner. And I know when he walked out of that ring, he knew he won, but he was sad because he felt like he disappointed the fans. After that, he's fighting Keith Thurman. After that, he's fighting Errol Spence Jr. No matter where he is in his life, this man loves the challenge. He's a real warrior, a real fighter. He was raised in this, bred in this, and he wants the best till the day he's done. He doesn't want to be in a training camp to fight anybody. He wants to be in a training camp to fight the best in the world, and that's very admirable.
Thank you. Manny, everybody you fought
Victory over Manny Pacquiao. What does that do for the legacy of Errol Spence?
What's up with it, boy?
You need the camera. Now I just want to say what's up. What's up, bro? God bless.
For me, say it again. What you say?
What for your legacy? What does it mean a victory? What does it mean for a victory over Manny Pacquiao to put it on your repertoire?
For me, I feel like that's huge. That's the biggest name that I would have on my resume and under my belt. So it would definitely be huge for me. Especially for Manny Pacquiao to pass the torch to me. So nothing respect for him, but once the bell ring, the respect will have to do it.
Senator, when you hear Floyd Mayweather say he's gonna give him some kind of advice on fighting you, do you think he genuinely means that, or he just wants to get under your skin, Floyd Mayweather?
I don't think he can help Errol Spence to give advice about techniques. Errol Spence is younger and he knows what he's doing. So,
Manny, when you say you're coming back because you want to fight the best, do you also hope that maybe some of the younger fighters will follow your lead and participate in fights where the best are fighting the best? Do you hope the fighters will look at you as an example?
yeah, being an example, especially not to be a trash talk, no trash talk in before the fight like that. I want because I want to put boxing and fighters to be high esteem and with respect from the fans and the people. That's what I want to put in the minds of the people, of the fans, that boxers should be respected to the respected by the people, and that's what we want to show it. We are a fighter in the ring. We entertain people. We do our best to entertain people, our best, and then. But outside boxing, be an inspiration and give honor and respect so that people will respect you and in a high esteem.
Right. Errol, what do you make of obviously Floyd Mayweather saying he will send the blueprint to Manny Pacquiao? He hasn't reached out, but what do you think what kind of advice is he going to give you?
I don't know. I don't know what type of advice because I haven't talked to him about when he fought Pacquiao, so I don't know what he thought or what he learned from that fight or is he strong or faster than him, anything like that. But like I said, I'm definitely open to Floyd. He's one of the best fighters ever. So I'm definitely open to his opinion.
What do you take those comments of Manny Pacquiao saying that you're actually a better fighter than yourself?
They're just, him picking at Floyd because they pick at each other. So, I didn't take nothing of it. I just feel like it was his opportunity to pick at Floyd, so we did it.
What does Errol Spence do best in the ring?
Being a fighter, an aggressive fighter, throwing a lot of punches. So.
Since Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford don't want to fight each other, are you just going to fight Terrence Crawford after this and show him how it's done?
One at a time.
One at a time.
What does he do that you've always admired the most?
For me, you know, he always fought the people that was in front of him, and you know, he always was a guy that, you know, didn't duck anybody and things like that. You know, fought everybody. So that's what I respect, you know, about him. That, you know, yeah, he's an 8-time A-division champion, but you know, he fought the best guys out there. So you know, that's what I respect about him.